going to take the street bike over to get the dirt bike. Locker. Or I think he lives there. He's there all the time. It's annoying, really. He just sits there and stares at you. That was him right there. Freaking weirdo. So this is my garage, about 10 miles from home, close to my work though. So when I got this place, I wanted a place that was close to my work because I didn't know where I was going to live. And I pretty much lost my house in the divorce. I gotta switch the plates. I haven't got a title yet. Big St. Charles never gave me a title, even though I paid for it in full. They, you know, they had to wait for it to be, I forget, some certificate of origin or something, because it came from Thailand. Anyway, that's the story. I think he thinks he works here. But all he does is sit in there and drink beer. When he left early on his bicycle, he just went to get more ice for his cooler. Dude, go to a bar. That's what I used to do when I was a drunk. I wasn't going to sit in those storage lockers and get drunk by myself. His wife must hate his guts or something. I know mine did. Wish that in the garage. Let it warm up a little bit. full tank of gas. Feels like it's gonna fall over, but it's not. I can put 1 foot down and have it flat on the ground if I kind of lean my butt cheek over to the left a little. A lot different than that street bike. Clutch is different, everything's different. Sitting way up. These tracks here on my street bike practically hurt me. Well, this thing's like nothing. Easy to shit. I'm just not used to that. I mean, you barely touch it. It's almost like an electronic button. Right side. Yeah, the heat comes off that radiator on the right side. It's pretty annoying. You know, live and learn. Well, the average mile per gallon is 73 the way I've been riding it so far today. Me personally, I like to turn it off with the key, because otherwise I'll forget that damn kill switch is off and the key is still on. So my major complaint, this heat coming off here, the radiator. And yeah, there's a fan right there. The fan's on the right side. It only comes off the right side. The fan is on the right side. That and the, I mean, I can deal with that. It might be nice in the wintertime. I'll have a nice warm right leg. And then, you know, it could be a little louder, and I guess, you know, all that costs money, and you know, it's in a break-in period. It doesn't have a lot of power. I have no problem taking it down the interstate. But I can tell you this, it's not like a street glide or something like that where, you know, a long cruise down the interstate is going to be enjoyable. You're getting blown around a lot. So if you know where you're going in town and you can avoid long stretches of interstate, I don't see why this couldn't be your everyday commuter. You know, put some more street-friendly tires on it. You could drive it every day and get anywhere. If you got to go a few miles down the interstate, that's no problem. If you got to go 10 miles down the interstate, really it's no problem. It's just not going to be something you want to, let's go for a Saturday afternoon cruise down the interstate. You know, it's not going to be a whole lot of fun. It's not going to be relaxing. In fact, you know, for some people it might be quite stressful with the traffic, you know, in a city like where I live, especially if it's windy. So, but yeah, that's the major complaint. I think the handlebars could be taller. I could deal with that. I think I can live with them the way they are. But I'm used to ape hangers and stuff, and maybe just a little bit taller would be fine. That's something I may do. I may look into that. I don't know. It depends how much slack we got in these wires and cables and brake lines and stuff. Looks like that one brake line, there's plenty of slack in that one, which I mentioned in the first video. Hell, if that was the only thing you had to worry about, you could probably put 14-inch ape hangers on that thing. The seat's not bad, you know, but I'm not a big heavy dude. I don't have a big butt. So, the seat's not any worse than that Corbin seat I got on my street bike. I mean, obviously the street bike's a little more comfortable to be riding, you know, going on a cruise. You know, it's got kind of a little bit of backrest. It's formed, you know, it's a Corbin seat. It's probably a, I forget how much I paid for it, but it's about $400 or $500 seat, solo seat, bar hopper. But yeah, so this is my second ride. Well, I mean, I've ridden it a few times, but this is my second kind of taking it on different city streets. It's great as a little commuter. Zips in and out of traffic pretty good. Like I say, I could use different mirrors. I don't like those mirrors. I need to get them adjusted better, but I'd rather have something a little bit smaller than that. Not a big fan of the mirrors. Not a big fan of the pipes. Not a big fan of the fan. I'm not a fan of the fan. But I guess it's going to come out one way or the other. Which leg do you like warmer? I don't know, but yeah, I mean, I'm pretty happy with the bike. Back brakes aren't worth a shit, but I think I read something. I'm not sure if this bike is capable, but in the manual I read something about how you can switch them, the ABS on and off. And if I switch the ABS off, I might get a little bit better braking on the back, but the front brakes are fine. If you use them both, which I normally do, stopping's fine. I'm not going out here, you know, I'm not riding wheelies 100 miles an hour and then having to slam on my brakes. I'm not doing, you know, any kind of weird tricks that are going to be really hard on my brakes. So, guess I'll wrap this one up for now, and I think I'll do another little video when I get about 500-600 miles on it. The way I was riding back, I think I probably just went about 15 miles. It was I was 74 was the average.